This is the start of the anchor for Tahini Buoy 100-meter highline. We have the span set girth hitched to the tree, and it comes up to these double Brummel lock eye-to-eye slings, 10 meters, double shackle, and of course all the shackles are wrenched. So the double Dyneema slings, these are not whoopies, these are eye-to-eye slings. They come up to a stake we've put into the ground. This is a redirect here, and that stake is has a girth hitched baby micro span set with a tiny melon quick link. Comes up to these. Seems that the double eye-to-eye slings were connected together. I think they could have been separate, so this comes up to whoopee slings here, but I think that it may have been better to have these separate, because we don't know that the length of these two eye-to-eye slings are exactly the same, so we might be accidentally putting more load onto one than the other. I would rather have these independent. Comes up to double whoopee slings, and the whoopee slings are coming up to the two shackles. The mainline shackle goes to a slack Enov web lock, I think, and the webbing is in there, and it goes to a anti-slip knot that's daisy chained and comes out to this open loop here. The backup is on this double layer figure 8, and then the tails, and then, of course the backup is just hanging free here, because if the backup shackle was in here, it kind of interferes with the hang sling, but this way works really quite nice. The tails are going to, evidently, is that the backup line tail, or is that the main line tail that's tied back here? It's the backup tail is tied to that stake, which I'm not all that fond of. I would rather have an independent line going all the way back, but it's...
That's the main going back.
So the main goes back and is going to this shackle on the green span set. I would have rather had a second span set around the tree that goes to as a completely independent point, but that's how it is. And the A-frame is a little bit askew, a little bit off, so one of the legs is shorter than the other, and but that seems to have worked really nicely. Been super stable this entire time. We had a massive, really massive windstorm, maybe 30 km/h winds, maybe 40 or something. I guess it's not that massive, but we got back and the lines were in perfect condition.